John Raspanti with MaxBoxing.com and SecondsOut. I'm in San Carlos, California with rising junior welterweight challenger Stan the Man Martyniouk, who on January 7th is going to be back in the ring in Minneapolis. Stan, you're fighting a guy by the name of Samuel A. Moko, who's a veteran. You don't have a lot of time to get ready for these guys. What do you do? Do you just, you know he's a veteran, you know how many fights he's had. Do you just envision what you're going to do, think about yourself, what you're going to do in the ring, or what's your mindset going into a fight like this?
I had a big amateur experience, so we always went into a fight not knowing who we're going to fight, you know. So I just get ready, train, get in the best shape that I can, and whoever they put in front of me, that's who I'm going to fight.
Okay, now you just finished a really good, tough, intense sparring session with or training camp with Terrence Crawford, who we all saw beat John Molina a few weeks ago. So you're in great shape, right? I mean, you must be itching to get back in the ring and
that's
show
correct.
your stuff.
The fight was supposed to be last month, but it got pushed back a few weeks later to January 7th. So I can't wait to get back in the ring.
Yeah, now we've talked about this for years, because you and I have been talking for about 7 years. You prefer fighting as much as possible, right? You want to. I mean, if you could fight like every couple of months, that would be ideal.
Absolutely. I mean, but boxing changes. Yeah, boxing changes. So yeah, if I could stay busy, I'd love to stay busy. I mean, that would be awesome.
Tell the boxing fans a little bit about what it was like working with an elite fighter like Terrence Crawford. I mean, you guys go back to your amateur days, so you know each other, so that's kind of comfortable. But when you're in the ring with a guy like that, you got to raise your game up, and it's got to give you confidence to work with a guy like that.
Yeah,
right?
It brings out the best of you. I mean, we're very competitive because our amateur fights were very close, and we're one of the two best in our weight division. So it was exciting to spar each other. It was very competitive, and he pushed me. He also opened my eyes of how him as a world champion, what he does to train and what he does in the gym. So it just made me push that much harder. I want to get to his level. So that was a great motivation being in this camp.
Yeah, and a few years ago, you got to be with Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
He was prepared for a big fight,
That is
and
correct.
it's another thing that's got to help you as a fighter here and your talents, because you're hanging with a guy like that. You're competing with him, right? I mean, you did well against Manny. I remember hearing.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait to get to the top, man. I feel like I belong at the top, and I feel like I can compete with the best. And I just gotta stay patient, stay positive, and keep coming up the ladder, because I will be there. And once I get there, I'll stay on top.
Yeah. Now we've talked about this. Your future. You're looking at maybe a possible USBA title shot in spring. I was just talking to your promoter, so you get past this fight on the 7th, which I think you will, and then it's up and away, right? I mean.
Yeah, whatever.
USBA is big.
Yeah, whatever we got to do to get ranked. I want to get ranked and move up the ladder, and USBA is the next step to get up there, to be a contender. So I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm gonna train hard, and I just can't wait to get back in the ring and show what I got.
See, that's the other thing. You've also been trained by Virgil Hunter, so you've had a lot of Joe Goosen. You've had a lot of good trainers in your background.
Yeah.
So it's got to be. You got to be feeling good. You just got to be itching to show people what you can do, right?
Absolutely. There's a lot of things that I've learned from Virgil that I still do in my training that I remember. I mean, he's a very intelligent guy, very smart trainer. So, I just want to get in, and each year I feel like I've been progressing. Each month I've been training, and these training camps have helped a lot. Even though I haven't been that busy with fights, training camps have been a big positive thing for me.
Okay, so what I want you to do is we started this with you throwing some really flashy combinations. So I want you to show the fans again on January 7th what they will expect when you're in there firing those combinations. I'm going to back off. You can leave it all to you, Stan.
I can't show too much.
Just
I can't
show a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, they won't know what to expect when I get in there, right?
All right. This is John Raspanti with MaxBoxing.com. That is Stan the Man Martyniouk, who will be back in there flashing those combinations on January 7th. Don't miss him, because he's on his way to the top.